Hello, everyone. Larry Satchwell here. Busy morning, all the traffic out there. February 15th. I hope you had a great Valentine's Day with your sweetie. But we didn't do a lot. We're both feeling under the weather. Here's the strawberry bed. I didn't cover them this year. There's a few winter weeds in there and a few oak trees, it looks like. We've had this up and down weather. It's 40 in the mid 40s right now, but yesterday it was 35 when we woke up. And then it was 72 by the afternoon. My lentil roses, I wished I knew how to cure this stuff they have on the sides here. If you know how to do that, please let me know. They're really pretty when they're in bloom. I'd like to raise them up, but they're really fussy about transplanting. I'd like to raise them up closer to the base of this tree. I need to move some of them over here. Now, the way these multiply, and you can see some down here below, is that after these flower, these seed heads, isn't that a pretty flower? After they flower, the seed heads actually explode and they pop all over. And that's the best time to catch them is in early fall when you see a little plant forming. These strawberry beds have more weeds in them than the other one, and they have a lot of dead leaves, dead strawberry leaves. So you have to see how these are going to do. Nothing happening in this bed. Here's where I planted some stuff last time, and you can see the cat prints through the grill, so that's why the grill's there. The peas seem to be raising to the top. I put those an inch deep, but I'm going to have to put some more soil on them. Got some radishes up. The spinach is up. Some lettuce and muscadine is up. So it's time to put some more out. Look at that big pile. That's a mound of cat poo right there. I usually leave this flap unzipped but open, so the cats definitely can go in there. And that's about it that's growing. Spring has popped out everywhere, and it's starting to rain here. I've got daffodils everywhere. The neighbor has a beautiful cherry tree blooming. My irises are coming up and looking good. I think I have decided to at least brick the long sides of this bed yet this spring. Probably do that in spring break. I'm not sure about the other inside of the triangle yet. Maybe try to do that a little bit of the summer. It's starting to rain a little bit harder. The fish are at the top of this pond. I need to clean this one out this year. Give those fish. I need to put one fish in there. I think I've seen 3. Look at here. This is trying to bloom or come up. And coming back here a little bit, the rose bush continues to pop. We're here at the perennial garden. The only thing blooming are a few daffodils, and I'm afraid a lot of daffodils got ruined from that 70 degrees we had. I leave these echinacea up. You can see the seed heads. A lot of them have been eaten. The birds come by and eat those. I've got yarrow trying to come up. See, this is the daffodil that got burnt. Now, I'm not sure that's going to bloom or not. I've got a lot of daylilies popping through. There is some life showing in the foxglove. I like that. No life whatsoever, however, in the Nicotina plants, and I didn't expect those to come back. You're looking now at the side of the house. The dining room is directly behind me. I did plant some wildflowers for pollinators up here. I took some of the muck out of the barn and threw it down here in a couple different places and put down one of those little seed packets that has multiple type flowers in it. It's supposed to have 500 seeds in it. Right here is where the girls helped me put the last of the daffodils. And I didn't think any were coming up until I saw this yesterday. And there's a couple coming up. There are at least 35 to 40 bulbs in this one little area right here. So if they do come back, this is come up, this is going to be a really beautiful sight. And hopefully this gets enough sun back here for the pollinators. This is just a mixture of goat manure and sawdust and a little bit of straw. Well, that's the end of the garden tour. Short and sweet. Not a lot happening, but I will be planting my tomato and pepper seeds and a few flower seeds in the basement in the next couple of weeks, and I will document that for my March 1st update. I'm also going to put a postscript here, and I've really thought hard about this, but I really, if ever, ask you to subscribe or hit that button and all that. I figure if you like the content, you're going to do that anyway. But we're in the final days of a fundraiser for the track team. I coach the throwers at Parkview High School. We have about 225 to 250 kids in our total program. I have about 30 throwers, and we get no funding from the state or the school for our programs. We have to buy uniforms out of that. We have to pay for away track meets and travel. So Coach Hinson has asked us all to participate in the fundraiser. I'm going to put a QR code up here. And if you feel so moved, you can donate. I think the minimum is $10. I don't feel obligated to do that. I hate asking. Two things I'm really bad at: evangelizing and asking for money. But if you feel so moved and would like to donate, I'm not going to deny you of that blessing. So you put your camera up to that QR code, and it should take you to a link to the website where you can fill out the information. And if you do so, thank you so much. I really appreciate it. That's it. That's all. I'll see you at the next video.